Hey, what's up, Valerie? This is Devin from SEO Dallas, Texas. Thank you for taking the time to click on this video. In this quick video, I'm just going to show you 3 easy ways to beat your competition online starting today. And I know you're asking why I'm even making these videos. It's simple. There's a lot of small business owners out there that are spending their time running their business and taking care of their customers, and they don't have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring in more of those customers. And so they end up spending a ton of money on things like Home Advisor, Google Ads, stuff like that that's way too expensive. And typically, the only thing holding them back from hiring a marketing agency is they don't know who is an expert and who is not an expert. So I found that by just making these attack plans and giving them away for free, a lot of business owners still end up raising their hands saying, you know what, Devin, I like you, just take care of this for me. So if at the end of this all, Valerie, you see I've got some tricks in my sleeve and you want me to help you, give me a call and we can chat. And if you want to do this yourself, that's okay. This is free education with no strings attached. All I'm going to tell you about today is going to be content, backlink, and citations. Now, content is everything on the front page of your website that Google looks through to determine what keywords to rank you for and where to rank you for those keywords. And keywords are just terms that people search into Google to find your business. So for you, it would be like electrician in El Paso, but even more specifically, it'd be like commercial electrician in El Paso, stuff like that. Now, Google looks at about 1,500 to 2,000 words on front pages of websites to consider them authoritative, and that includes all the text that you can read, as well as all the text behind your images, as well as whatever images are saved as. So, looking at your website here, you have a great looking website. I like the scrolling gallery, as the pictures and stuff like that. It looks really nice. As far as the content goes, though, in Google's eyes, you're lacking. You probably have about 150 words on here, if that. Google's going to want you to have about 1,500. If you look at your main competitors, you've got Tovar Electric El Paso. These guys have a little bit more than you, probably around 300 to 400. Not the 1,500 they need, but they're still beating you. So you want to beat them. And then Arts Electric, again, these guys have probably about 300 words on their front page. So 1,500 words is going to blow them out of the water. Now, content is king, but it's not the end-all fix-all. That's my first tip. My next tip for you is going to be called backlinks. And these are important because Google's like a popularity contest, and look at how many other websites are linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. And that's how they know to rank you more. Now, not all links are created equal. You're going to get a lot more of a power transfer from other electrical companies linking to you than you would from like Pizza Hut linking to you. Obviously, you're not a pizza company. And so I use a tool to check this out. It's called Ahrefs. It costs about $1,000 a month, but it gives you some really valuable data on what's going on in the back end of websites. And so here's your website here, AMPTXelectric.com. It says you have 19 websites linking to you, and they're not the most powerful websites, but that's leading to 6 a month. You're probably getting one call every couple months just from your website organically, so you're probably spending a ton of money on Google ads, right? Let's get you ranking organically. If we look at your main competitors, Tovar Electric El Paso has only 25 linking to them, and then El Paso Electrical Service only has 6 linking to them. That right there shows, by the way, how important the type of links you have are, because they have 6 and they're still getting all that. You have 19. Let's see what kind of links you guys have. Homestead, Spectrum. None of these have anything to do with electrical. And only these ones right here are giving you do follow, which is passing power. Everything else is not a link that's actually helping you. If you go to like Tovar Electric, let's see if they have any electrical ones. El Paso, that's a local, so that's going to be good for you. Local. And they have a lot more do follow links, so a lot more power is being passed to them. So this is really good news. You can beat these guys extremely easily. My recommendation for you is to go figure out what links your competitors have, go grab those same links, and then add a bunch more on top. And the last thing I'm going to talk to you about is citations. This is my third tip. When someone types in Electrician El Paso TX and they're ready to buy, they're typically going to call the first contractor that shows up that seems trustworthy. And you want to be that contractor because those are the easiest customers to close. Now, many people skip these ads right here because they've had bad experiences in the past, but there's also a large group of people who just have ad blockers and never see them. So the best place to rank yourself is right here in the Google My Business or local map hack section. And to get here, you need more citations than your competitors. Citations are wherever your name, your address, and your phone number are listed in different directories across the web. And directories are just websites that allow you to list your business's information, like Yelp and Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor. These are all really common ones. A great strategy here is to figure out what directories your competitors are in, list yourself in those exact same directories, and add a bunch more on top. I always recommend adding 30 to 40% more. That way when you take this number 1 spot, it takes them a long time to catch up to you. You typically only have to do maybe an hour or 2 of work per month to continue taking all those easy to close customers. So that's all I've got for you, Valerie. I hope you found this really informative. What I went over for you today was content. I would definitely recommend getting your website up from 150 words up to about 1,500. Backlinks, you're going to want to find out what backlinks your competitors have and then add a bunch more to dominate. And you can do this competitor after competitor after competitor. You don't have to just take one website. I mean, if it ranks for them, it'll rank for you too. And the last thing is citations. You can do this before fixing your website and start ranking right away on Google My Business. Just figure out what directories your competitors are in, list yourself in those exact same directories, and add a bunch more on top. So again, Valerie, this is free education. There's no strings attached. If you want to do this yourself, that's totally okay. All I ask is, just as a response to this email, please send me like a sentence or two of just feedback, letting me know how I can make these videos better in the future. And if you want me to do this for you, just give us a call anytime. Our phone number is 214-441-6737. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, Valerie. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.